They're wet.
Yikes.
They're just wet. Now this is not silky smooth, but it's just, you really feel like you're driving a car.
Yeah. It's not any high-tech automatic stuff.
Now, it's almost impossible not to get, you know, paddle shifters. I still like a gear shifter.
Yeah.
Mine with paddles, but I still like a gear shifter.
That was the interesting thing about the new Viper, how they refuse to go to automatic, you know, paddle shifting things. But it looks like they're going against that now.
Yeah.
Because I guess in the 2015 year, it's going to be an option to get flappy paddle gearbox.
Well, everybody likes them because it's like Formula One, you know. And
Yeah.
I still like the looks of a gate or a gearbox, and I like to have that kind of control. Of course, I guess you do with. Come on, don't die, don't die. Come on. Get warmed up. Yeah, I thought you were talking about a 10 before, and I just love those cars. They're just.
It's also cool, you can actually feel, like, when you put your foot down, you can feel the pipes vibrate in the back behind you.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
And you really get used to it because we've gone everywhere with it, and actually with the windows up, the air conditioner on, you can play the radio and listen to it pretty well. So, but it's when the window's down, it's when it gets noisy. But that's what I like.
Yeah. No, I prefer the engine over the radio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. It's a very small cockpit. I mean, for how long the car is, you know, because it has such a long front, but the inside's actually surprisingly small.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of cars that are whooping today, but then a lot of the guys in the club, that's why
they modify them and stuff.
Yeah, they're all running about 600 horses.
Yeah.
But I like originality more than all that, and I think there's more value in keeping something original.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend who has one of these the other day, but his is, you know, totally modified, whatever. He's putting a new engine in it, but when he does that, it's gonna have something like 657 horsepower or something like that. Like, just something ridiculous. I mean,
I still think the value is in the originality.
oh yeah,
It always will be.
it definitely is.
And as soon as you retro mod them, you know, the value just plummets. Because when I was at the Fair in Jackson in January, there was a Pantera. I looked at it before I went on the block, and in it was a resto mod. And when it went on the block, the announcers were even talking about, you know, a resto mod. Why would you resto mod a Pantera?
Yeah.
Even though most people have. And I think it went for like 41, something like that. So even that's a pretty good price, but I mean it's no 80 something.
Yeah.
It doesn't pay to screw it up.
Well, see, the problem with it is, you know, when you customize your car, you customize your car
For you, yep,
you,
yep.
you know, because the only way you're gonna get a lot of money out of it is if you find somebody with the exact same taste as
There
you.
you go. There
So, you know, that's why it depreciates. I mean, if you look for a Pantera, if someone's looking to buy a Pantera, they're looking to buy a Pantera, not
Right.
buying
Something else.
some race car that someone,
Right.
you know, modified themselves because they enjoy it. So, yeah, I understand that.
But it's just like my healing too. I like to keep everything very original.
I suppose with a original manual, it's a lot harder to just go than a flappy paddle gearbox. Because, you know, when we were in the RS6, when he downshifts, he just does this, and you're just,
Oh yeah, see that's
you're from third gear to first in,
yeah.
you know, 2 seconds.
I like to shift them. I just do. Yeah. But it's every time I drive it, I decide I'm not going to sell it.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything per year to keep it. I mean, insurance for collector's cars, since I don't take it to work and all that stuff,
Yeah.
is really cheap. And the storage area I have for Boulder Airport, where I have both the cars, is cheap. So it's really not going to, you know, costing me anything. So you know, why not just hang on to it for a while?
Yeah. Hey, a Bentley.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, they are. They're kind of quiet, but they're very pretty to look
They
at.
should be, though, too.
Yeah.
Rich man stuff.
Yeah, well, they're designed as a Grand Tour instead of a sports car, so
That's for sure.
yeah. Well, I'll definitely tell you it's a lot different from an RS6, but I kind of like it.
Different cars.
Yeah.
You really can't even.
I mean, they're two
compare.
different eras.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at a slow speed, this car is still very stable and very smooth.
It is.
I mean,
It really is, and it runs. It's just as smooth at 120. You know,
it drives. I mean, you know. hoping to see you guys at Cars and Coffee, but I guess it doesn't really matter much now.
Would have, but I just can't get it all together without her driving, so.
Yeah.
She's the one that really pushes to keep this car too. My wife loves to drive this thing.
Nothing wrong with that. Jimmy loves this thing. Jim Murphy.
Yeah. Well, they are pretty, and that's why I keep it too, because it really still has very nice lines. I love that house. Every time I go by it, oh God.
It's very, yeah.
A little out of that price range.
You can tell the difference. I mean, you know when your foot's on it and when it's not. I mean, it's like totally silent when you're not pushing it at all.
And you put it down just a little bit, it starts to be clear.
Yeah.
And it makes it easy to drive that way too. You start to feel the car.
Yeah. Right there, you can hear it. Like, you know, it's such a profound difference. The cool thing is, like, you know, it's an older car. It's not a new Ferrari, but people still look at it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when you're driving, what's that? You know?
A lot of people have no idea what it is.
Oh, yeah. No, they probably don't.
Yeah.
But they still look at it and they're like, whoa.
Yeah, the police love the red color too. That's the trouble.
Yeah. I bet they do.
It's out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Well, I get pulled over more for not having a front license plate. They keep it behind the seat. But I go to car shows and I talk to the policemen that are there, just, you know, casually.
Yeah.
50% of the cars at the show don't have a front license plate. I said, well, what's the deal? You know, I mean, I've never been ticketed, but I've been stopped. And they won't say
anything. He's pointing at it.
They won't, yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, you pointed at it too.
Yeah. Well,
this
is what it does not like.
Stopping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool sound system is not bad, and a day like today, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, when
it's not a downtown, around town car.
Yeah, definitely not.
It starts getting warm. I mean, it's never boiled over or anything, but it just starts getting hot. It's got dual electric fans on it. When it gets a certain temperature, they kick in.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we'll be out of here in a second.
Oh, that's no problem. I was just...
And good to go. Can't imagine that front license plate is that big of a deal.
I don't think it is. What I have found, I think in the past, same with the Healy, is that they're just more interested in seeing the car than they are worried about you not having a plate.
Yeah.
Because they've been very cordial. But this road will be off limits, I guess, pretty much on Sunday for the triathlon.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure why, but there's signs around here. So.
There's signs going all the way over to all the way out to like 95th and the road that goes to Niwot and stuff. I mean, there's signs all the way over there. I heard it's like one of the biggest triathlons in the country or something like that. Yeah.
The biggest, 3,000 participants.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Good day to stay home.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a lot of people. I guess that light's out. Side mirrors are very small.
Yeah.
They're tiny.
Hardly functional, but they do work.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you have to have them legally too. So.
Yeah, well, they come in handy though. I mean, it's because you can't really see a whole lot back there either.
Yeah. Seems like everybody's smiling and giving thumbs ups.
Yeah.
I'm getting more in this than I did in the Audi.
Well, it stands out more.
That's true. The RS6 just looks like a badass, like A6.
Yeah, right.
Until you put the foot down, then you're like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's a fast car. Yeah, that car picks up. I think what confuses me about the car the most is like when you look at it from the outside, the front of the car, it seems like it's high off the ground because it doesn't touch the ground.
Right.
But when you sit in it, you're very low to the ground, like you're on the road, you know?
This thing is actually lower than my Healy.
Yeah, no, it's very low.
Very low car.
But when you look at it from the outside, the way the back sloops up like this and then the front, there's nothing underneath it.
Right.
It looks like it's very...
Did you want to get off there?
No, it's fine. It looks like it's you know, not that close to the ground, but as soon as you get in it, you realize you're like, I'm sitting on the floor.
Right, and
like,
the seats aren't very comfy either. That's why I have a cushion in mine.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Did you want any pictures of it outside? Otherwise, I'll just stick it in the garage.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm just going to stick it.